Good morning, everyone. My name is Elma Garcia, and I'm here with you today to share my Shakeology story. Around 6 years ago, I was diagnosed with Graves disease, which is an autoimmune disorder. And what Graves disease did is that it attacked my thyroid and caused me to have hyperthyroid. Now, the symptoms that come with hyperthyroid are very many. They all range. One of the biggest ones was weight loss, which was pretty welcomed. I lost around 40 pounds in like 3 months. The most annoying would have been my hair loss, the tremors, because I did this, dry skin, horrible, sleeping, I could not sleep. One of the most dangerous, I think, would have been my heart rate. I had a heart rate of around 120. That, with not being able to sleep, I would literally crash after several days. I would just sleep for like 12 hours. It was just really hard on my body. It took around 6 months for me to get diagnosed. I went through 3 doctors. I stopped taking medication several times. I tried my own vitamin therapy. Each doctor that I went to, the reason that I would quit going to a doctor is because their only solution for me was RAI, which is radioactive iodine. However, I couldn't fathom the thought of killing my thyroid and having that in my body for the rest of my life and having to take medication for the rest of my life. That's just something I didn't want to do. So, this last year, I started drinking Shakeology. I started drinking Shakeology for weight loss. So I replaced my morning meal with it. I immediately started feeling a lot of energy, started feeling better. Everything about Shakeology for me just started working. I will be honest with you though, 6 months before when I did try Shakeology, I couldn't stand it. I sent Stephanie an email and I said, this stuff is nasty. So one day I saw the bag and decided last year, right around this time, let me try this again. So I went on the website, started looking up the recipes, started drinking Shakeology again. 3 months later, I went to my doctor to get my annual blood work, and I was waiting patiently, waited 2 weeks, and then I finally called him and said, hey, how come you haven't called me with my results? He said, well, your results all came back fine. And I'm like, what about my thyroid? He goes, your thyroid levels are normal. So of course, being me, I argued. I just didn't want to believe it. He says, believe it. Stop taking your medication. We'll take another test in 3 months to make sure. And that was it. It's been a year. I still do not have hyperthyroid. My Graves disease levels, my antibody levels, which I'll have for the rest of my life, are still there. However, they are actually starting to taper off. So that's my Shakeology story. I never want to go without it. I'm so glad that I kept that bag and didn't throw it away because I almost threw it away. I'm glad that I just went in and reintroduced myself to what Shakeology was about because it was worth it. So I'm worth it. And every day, even a year later, I feel so good. I have lots of energy. And I actually start craving my Shakeology. It doesn't matter what time, what day. If I forget to take it in the morning, by 5 o'clock in the afternoon, I'm over there making me a Shakeology. One of my favorites, of course, is green berries. So with that said, try Shakeology. If you've tried it the first time and you don't like it, try it again. Try it with the recipe. Go on the website, check out what it's all about because I totally missed that at the very beginning. And I'm so glad that I started taking it again. And you will be too.